Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange. When we last left off, I feel like we haven't gotten very far. We went to the diner and then we disappointed Chloe yet again. I feel like we've disappointed Chloe at every single turn, but it feels like disappointing Chloe is never more important than the consequences of other things that are going to happen. So I feel like that's the lesson in this game, is like you shouldn't just like make your friends happy despite all of the consequences. But anyway, we went to the junkyard and played with a gun, and unfortunately ended up giving Frank that gun because otherwise he would have known that we were trying to shoot him. That didn't seem very good, and we saved Chloe's life like 3 times from the train and from the gun. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump back in. I forgot we were figuring out what happened to Kate Marsh.
Is this for real?
It better not be Kate up there.
Ow! I didn't think she was that messed up.
Luckily she's gonna listen to me because I've been like being her friend so much.
Kate! No! Oh God. I have to do something to help her. She can't die. She can't.
Bitch jumped. I shouldn't have used my rewind power so much on the freaking junkyard.
I have to try something. I won't be able to rewind again and again.
There's the speed up of this. Uh-oh. I'm guessing I'm meeting my limitations.
Keep going, Max. You can do it.
Hold on, I got this. Excuse me, birds. What do I do, though? Like, what's... Do I go in? I hold this until I go up to the roof? That's crazy. Now they're gonna be like, how did you get up there so fast? Kate! 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 I'm gonna die, Kate!
Oh! What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me! I will jump!
Okay. I'm right here.
I've been there for her all
Kate,
along. Come on, man.
Please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
You matter. And not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours. And we can get through this together. Let me help. Like I helped by erasing all that crap people wrote on your room slate.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
I'll always be here for you, Kate. My new motto is, friends come first.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone.
Okay.
I always feel like you really listen.
Kate,
Also, you don't want to die in that fit, man.
Come
That's
stand by me, okay?
Not the way to go.
I can help you now. I know I can. This morning, I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. The fact that you don't care about
If
that
she
video
falls by
and would
accident,
come
I'm
up
gonna
here
be
to
so
stop
pissed.
me means a lot.
I care about you because I believe you were drugged. We will find out who did this and make them pay.
You sound
You
so
think Nathan
persuasive,
is a red
Max.
herring? I don't think so.
Only
Kate, I believe you. Will you believe me? Please, you don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm already on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
Kate, this is our chance to beat the bullies. That's the only way we can win against them.
Can we really, Max? I don't believe in miracles anymore either.
Now I do. You're part of the reason why. If you come down with me, I can tell you more.
You're such a good person, Max. Even if you're full of crap.
Yes.
But I'll come with you.
We did it. We did it.
You're my friend.
That's 2 lives
Forever.
saved.
Can we hug on it?
Please don't fall. Please don't fall.
No.
Please don't fall.
Nobody cares about me. Nobody.
Does she have brothers? I don't remember. Does she have brothers or sisters?
Kate, I saw that card from your father. You can count on him. He clearly loves you without question.
Dad does care, even though I hurt him. He's the only one I know who believes in me.
He's not the only one. I'm right here. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. Don't fall. This is stressing me out. Oh, Jesus.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Oh
What
my
are you
God.
talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
It's true. Oh, that was close. She almost died in that outfit. Could you imagine being a ghost in that outfit for the rest of eternity?
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life.
Blackwell? Really?
Of
Blackwell
course,
did
you're
that?
quite the hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero.
As principal
What's that
of
mean?
Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously.
Do you? Because you didn't care
What
this
happened
morning.
today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not.
Why is
And
Nathan
that is
here?
indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through.
He
But
did
Kate
know.
has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss.
He did. He did know.
Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions.
Why isn't Kate in here?
Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the roof with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
I don't think I can rewind this.
I saw Mr. Jefferson talking to Kate right before our class. Then she ran off crying.
Mark, I do know that Miss Marsh has assisted you on class events.
Kate, Miss Marsh has been very withdrawn lately.
And you should have known.
I assume this awful video was the cause. I hated seeing the students laugh at her. She told me Max was the only one who believed her, would take her calls and actually listen to her.
She shouldn't have asked to be on video macking with some dudes.
You ass! She didn't ask for any of this.
No, on the contrary. Max was right to bring this up. Now, I wanted to help, but I guess I was too late.
Well, now this is problematic. The publicity is rising, and perhaps
I have no proof that
you
Nathan
shouldn't
did anything.
represent Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest in San Francisco.
Are you serious?
I am. We don't need any negative press about that event. And we need to involve the Academy in possible disciplinarian measures for you.
I understand. There are bigger things at stake than me. The life of a young girl, for one.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign
You
here
should have
to
believed
confirm
women,
what
that's
you've
all
told
I'm
us.
saying.
I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
Oh, we can. I don't really want to blame it on David Madsen. because we don't really know what that conversation was. I don't feel like blaming Nathan is gonna get us anywhere.
The sooner I sign this bullshit paper, the sooner I can get out of here.
I don't know if we can rewind more than once. This is where it started,
All
though.
I know is that Kate was at a party and Nathan dosed her. She got wasted and kissed some boys on a viral video without a clue.
I dosed her? Without a clue. Have you seen the video? Whatever. Kate was loaded and
You're a
playing the
liar.
field.
You told Kate you took her to the emergency room.
I said I was going to take her to the ER. She sobered up eventually.
Bullshit. Something happened to her and you know it. How about we talk about you waving a gun in the girls'
Hey,
bathroom?
that's total slander. I could sue you and this school so fast. I already have a personal lawyer.
Wait, Max. You told me that nothing happened yesterday. Are you just making things up? How can I trust you?
I was afraid yesterday, but I have to tell the truth.
I do understand that. And since Mr. Prescott does appear prominently in the video and was responsible for the party, I have no choice but to suspend him until further notice.
Whatever. See you in court.
Excuse me. I think Max and Nathan need a break before we grill them further. A friend and student just tried to kill herself. They don't need this forum right now.
Yes, I'm kind of devastated right now. I'd like to be with my family.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
Yeah. I feel like that's the best option because, like, I know we didn't tell him anything yesterday, but, like, he wasn't going to listen to us anyway. And I feel
Well,
like
I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day.
I don't know.
I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
But maybe they'll look into the video instead of, like, other random bullshit. So that's good, at least. But it'll match whatever story Kate says, too, because it's the truth. At least what we know to be the truth.
I couldn't even believe it was happening. It was literally slow motion as I grabbed her hand. And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're glowing. Seriously, a human halo. I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
I feel like
I'm
we
still
should have told
worried
them
about
about
Kate.
Nathan every
She
single
did
time.
try to kill herself. All over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it.
Just 1.5 times.
Gross.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead.
Yeah, I
So,
don't think he's really a part
what do you
of
think
it.
is really
I think he's
happening?
just trying to figure out what happened.
What the hell is this?
More snow.
The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today. I would know. I would.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
Was that the right decision? I don't know. I mean, I feel like we should have been telling them about Nathan every time, but, like, I feel like that would just put us in a worse situation to help Kate. See, I don't think he's a bad guy. I think he just has issues. I think he's done bad things, but I don't think he deep down is a bad guy. I think he's truly remorseful. What is this? Jefferson is talking to the principal in a shady parking lot? What is that about? What? Huh, they know more than they're letting on. They're probably being paid off by the family. Uh-oh. This seems bad for us. I don't like that. I mean, I already knew they were friends, but Frank with his gun. That's also bad for us. I think it's too late for Nathan, because I think if we had said something about Nathan sooner, they would have had time to like prepare a case against us. Whereas then it's like, obviously, like, how are you going to dispute that she was clearly upset? Why is she in the hospital? It's weird. They put you in the hospital for mental breakdown? I guess so. I don't know. Oh, I'm guessing there's music playing right now. I was like, why is it so quiet? I'm guessing there's a copyrighted song playing right now. We have the music turned off. Sorry about Kate. I hope you're okay. This eclipse freaks me out. Let's find out what's going on together. Now Chloe can understand why, because she feels disappointed in our actions. Like, I think she can have some self-reflection on maybe she tries too hard to be the center of people's world and instead should let people have other people. Which is one of those things you have to learn when growing up, is like, you don't have to be the only person in somebody's life. Multiple best friends are a thing. What the heck? Is this Madsen? What? Okay, that was chapter 2. The only photo we didn't get was the one with the bottles, which that's fine. Oh, I forgot I had the freaking thing on. Oh man, I think so. Unfortunately, choosing to help out Kate in every situation means that we had to disappoint Chloe in a lot of situations. I think the game is setting it up to where you either make Chloe happy or do the responsible thing. I.e. the situation with Frank and the gun. Like, the responsible thing is not to shoot another person just to make Chloe happy, regardless that, I mean, obviously that would have been the outcome because we were out of bullets, but we would have pissed him off and, you know, stuff like that, and kept the gun. The responsible thing is definitely not to give him the gun, but Chloe having a gun was not safe. And I know she feels safer with the gun, but we saw her shoot herself playing around, and she's just not a very responsible person. I think it's because she hasn't seen a lot of consequences. She's lucked out of a lot of consequences of her actions, i.e. the Nathan situation. Whereas, like, if that had gone further, she would have seen consequences. Luckily, she did not see those consequences. And she luckily had us to rewind time, so she didn't see the consequences of shooting herself or getting stuck on the train tracks or Nathan shooting her in the bathroom even. She's never had to see those consequences. But now she sees the consequences of, if we hadn't disappointed her every turn and helped Kate, we wouldn't have been there to save Kate at the end. Like, Kate would have died if we hadn't been there at every single turn, including the situation where we answered a call and she got in a fight with her mom. In the long run, that call is so much more important than Chloe having another argument with her mother. In the long run, every time, you know, Chloe's disappointed us and feels like we, you know, are letting her down or not there for her, it's really that we are, you know, choosing the thing that's going to have long-term consequences. And she has to decide if, like, she prioritizes, like, her relationship or just having minor disappointments, if those are going to add up to large disappointments. Because obviously we've been there for Chloe. It's just that a lot of that has been rewinding time, and she doesn't understand the consequences of those actions, so she doesn't understand that that's us being there for her. I think in the end, like, we'll lose Chloe because of our choices, but it'll become down to a choice between Chloe's friendship or literally saving another person's life. And at that point, you know, Chloe's just very selfish. She's a very selfish character. I love her. I think she's great. She reminds me a lot of me at her age. And she is just young and has had a major loss with her dad. And she obviously doesn't connect with her mom the way she does with her dad. I think every kid, you know, connects with one of their parents more than the other. Like, I'm the same way. Like, I connect more with my mom than I do with my dad. And if I had lost my mom at a very young age, then it would have been kind of that same rebellious, life doesn't matter anyway kind of situation. But I think, you know, given time, she'll grow. It's kind of funny playing this because, like, you know, if I was younger, I would probably play this more as, like, how Max is always like, oh, I don't want to disappoint my friend, I want to be friends. Whereas, you know, 30-year-old me, I'm like, oh, that's dumb. That's unsafe. That's not okay. It is funny, though, that Chloe often disagrees with our responsible choices, which I think is just, like, a fun additive thing that the developers added to the game, because, you know, they could just be like, yeah, she totally agrees with you. I do sometimes in these, like, choice games, I feel like I'm fighting the character sometimes, because I feel like they have to make a very bland character for you to self-insert, because sometimes I feel like I have to make the choice that Max would make, not the choice that I would make, but like the one at the end, I don't know. I know Max would never throw Jefferson under the bus. She would probably throw Madsen under the bus. But again, I feel like he's just a red herring, and he's actually trying to help the students the best he can. He just doesn't have all the information or, you know, strings that he can pull, because obviously the Prescott family is very powerful. And I think he's trying to figure out how to prove that they're the problem and prove that they've done wrong and bad things, but he just doesn't have the connections that the Prescotts have. It's very clear that the Prescotts own the school. It's very clear that the Prescotts own the cops. It's very clear that the Prescott owns the city. So it's gonna be hard for Madsen, who feels like he should be able to bring people to justice, but can't. I didn't mean to click out of that. I don't know if that was done or not, so I apologize. Anyway, it's stat time. You told Kate to go to the police. You told Kate to wait for proof. You answered Kate's call. You didn't try to shoot Frank. You saved Kate's life. You blamed Nathan, which I think was the better option. It took that long to refresh. Okay, that's fine. Next. You watered your plants, which I think might be actually bad in this scenario. You helped Alyssa, classic. You erased the link to Kate's video. You were friendly with Taylor. You accepted Warren's invitation. You wrote a message. You tampered with the rail tracks. Yeah, I feel like we did that one wrong, and that's on me. I think we could have used the crowbar. After editing, I realized we probably could have used the crowbar on the door instead of the wedge, and then gotten something that could cut the wires. That's on me. You gained entry to the Vortex Club party. You didn't help Warren. You didn't tell on David, didn't tell on David to Mr. Jefferson. Oh yeah, because he wouldn't have believed us. I think the Warren thing, like, we were supposed to help him differently in the science thing. I thought we chose all the options, and then that would have let us take the photo. I don't know what we did wrong, but that's okay. Oh, God, that scared me. Did we break into the school? Chaos theory. Well, I mean, I feel like we should go ahead and start the next thing, because we only got half a scene. So we're gonna go ahead and start. Chaos theory, let's go.
In the previous episodes of Life is Strange.
Whoa, already did a
film little pieces of time.
Because Max wants everybody to see
I'm
how
so
hip she is.
sick of people trying to control me!
Don't ever touch me again, freak! It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life.
I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
And
there she is. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories.
Let's talk about your superpower.
Hey, Stelma and Louise, you're my business now.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Please get me out of here!
This is my biggest regret from the last
Nobody
episode.
cares about me. Nobody.
I had to figure out if Kate had
What are
brothers
you
or
doing
sisters
here,
now.
Max?
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Please, tell us everything.
What the hell is this?
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week.
I do think whatever attempted to happen to Chloe and what did happen to Kate also happened to Rachel Amber. I'm firmly in that bucket, but Rachel Amber may have had like a bad reaction, or they quieted her because she was easier to get rid of or harder to control. Why do they have the big tower thing in the middle? Like, what's the point of that? It's just like I guess, a clock tower, but like, why? Just because it looks cool, I guess? It's like a late waste of material. I guess they could always add a third floor and keep going up if they wanted to. It's a weird architectural design, in my opinion. Whose light is on? Mine. We live on the second floor? Weird. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'll do that because they didn't give us a chance to. Is I will read all of the stuff because there was a lot of things that happened and I did not read the journals, and I need to read the journal to get like caught up on everything. We have Kate's rabbit.
Kate!
Welcome to trauma. Ooh. I have something to show you. Meet me in front of the campus. Get that ass in gear now.
I knew Chloe would be all over this, so I better get moving.
Is our plant dying? Hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant.
Yikes. Okay. Let's scroll up. Max, she had popped a Captain Frigg's ass instead of giving him the gun. Yeah. Is it too late to rewind? Sorry about Kate. I hope you're okay. This eclipse freaks me out. Let's find out what's going on together. Yo, Supermax, how's the Blackwell hero doing? The hero's still shaking with nerves. I can't even go to... I even got Nathan Prescott suspended. You're a boss, but no emoji. Listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together, cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get the ass in gear now. Hey, Henry, I hope you don't forget to water the plant you have, but don't drown it either, Mom. See, that was like a warning, like, don't water the plant. Max, please call us as soon as you can. We're so proud of you for saving this girl, and we want to know how you are, so please, please get in touch. We love you. Sorry, Mom. I'll call you back in a few minutes, swear. Thanks for letting me gush over our Blackboy hero. I miss your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you, Maxine. I'm in the sci-fi lab now. Okay. Yo, Max, just had to remind you again how fucking awesome you were today with Kate on the roof. I'll make you a superhero suit on the lab's 3D printer, cool. And you totally earned dinner on me, along with our escape to Planet Apes. Call me. Thanks, Warren. I need to rest my cape tonight. Nathan got suspended too, so it was a good day. I'll call you later, okay? I think that's all of the messages. Oh, we haven't unlocked all the places yet. Oh, wow, you can see maps. That's cool. Yeah, we missed this picture. Alright, we've got a statue thing. Like with a gun. A bug with fireflies, some fish, no smoking, a bird, a jacket, a bird, a flag on a truck, an ant, and people. Got it. Hold on. A rank! I'll never forget Frank, if only because he's the first and last person I will ever aim a gun at. How did Chloe end up in this sketchy drug dealer's orbit? The weird thing is that when I first saw him threatening Chloe in the junkyard, I was more shocked how uncreepy he looked. I expected some try-hard gangster, but he looked more like a dumpster diving troll, which I guess he kinda is since we were on his turf, testing out my rewind skills for Chloe's amusement. Though he didn't look like a serial killer, his vibe or energy, whatever, was bad. I could literally feel the hair on my arms prickling. He wanted the money Chloe owed him, so it didn't make sense he would hurt her, but I wasn't going to take a chance. So yes, I actually threatened him with David's gun. Ridiculous. Fortunately, none of us ended up like Reservoir Dogs, and I saw that maybe Frank isn't as scary as I thought. But I don't want Chloe near him ever again, since he was wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets for WTF reasons. I doubt Chloe will be partying with him anymore, but he's at the top of our suspect list now. So that's all of the players, it seems. What? Oh. Ahor Feminazi will be exterminated. Watch out. Whatever. Okay. So much drama I haven't even finished my breakfast. Finally, Chloe showed up more bubbly than I would have thought after almost getting killed in a bathroom yesterday. Makes me happy to see her smile, but the smile meant trouble, since all she really wanted was for me to show off my rewind power. So I did, and I have to admit, I felt like a total boss, except I did start feeling weak and woozy. The more I rewound, I even got a nosebleed, which kind of freaked me out. Chloe always wants more, so she demanded we go to her top secret lair. She still had to get pissed off at me because I dared to answer Kate's call. I'm not a fan of Chloe's petulant side. She tried to make me feel like an ass, but screw that. Kate was so happy I answered. I actually felt worse for her. Chloe has to know I can have two friends at once. Just when I thought shit couldn't get crazier, Chloe took me to her secret lair, the city dump. Perfect for Halloween, like where the vehicle and appliance ghosts of Arcadia come to rot and rust. Urban dystopia porn. But instead of taking cool photos, Chloe had me do some silly kind of fun gun tricks, until the guy Chloe owes money to showed up. Some skeevy guy called Frank. He demanded Chloe pay him back, or else. I was shocked that he wasn't the loan shark I had expected, but I could literally feel his bad vibe. I still can't see how my best friend ended up involved with a loser like Frank. Things got truly crazy when Frank took Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun, and now we have to worry about one more lunatic after Chloe, and maybe me. Chloe really flipped out when she saw that Frank was wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets. That means we definitely have another suspect. This is so not how I intended to spend my time back in Arcadia Bay. After all the Dramarama, volume 33, Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the tracks deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but the sounds of nature and wildlife. I was shaking aside from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaken too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that girl I grew up with watching SpongeBob ended up in such a scary orbit. Still, I felt safer with her at my side, and I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay her down on the tracks and wax about life, etc., as Chloe's leg got caught in the rail just as the goddamn train showed up. Of course, I was off trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding, like in the 80s film Scanners. Just as fast as the vision came in, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means or doesn't. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens. Her foot was stuck in the damn rail, and naturally a train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if not destructive, solution to saving Chloe once again, but just in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret, so there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off back at the campus. She was so sweet and said that this had been the best week of her life despite everything. That made me feel so awesome. Chloe really sees us like we're taking over the world, but what if I hadn't had been able to use my rewind power to get her off the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen talked to me without being a total prick. I wanted to tear him a new one for hitting Chloe, thinking I could rewind if things got out of control, and he didn't seem sufficiently sorry to me. I know Chloe provokes him, but that's no fucking excuse to hit someone, especially a family member. I see that David is sorry and trying to reach out to me. I know he saw terrible things in combat. I just can't trust him and his paranoid surveillance fetish, especially with how weird he acts with Kate like she's a criminal. I'll give David props for trying to smoke the peace pipe with me, but he acts like he's still at war. Something odd happened, as if everything happening isn't bizarro, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson, and she ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish I could have casually asked, "Oh, by the way, what's up with Kate?" like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something, so what did he say to make her so upset? Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I'd walk into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. Kate Marsh almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student teacher was watching her like it was Blackwell rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped in time completely. I made it to the roof, but again, my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try and talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything. I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered everything I could, and Kate almost jumped anyway. Cliche or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't all show it now. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge alive. I almost cried in her arms. I know this isn't about me, though. I have to admit it was amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us, almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max," and everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me or treated me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching and how she felt about all this. I almost wanted to find her just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though, to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one that was responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. It felt so weird to do so since I've seen it in pretty much every police procedural show. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Supermax, right? Though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that everyday heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to feel anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate, then started patting our backs and shoulders like we were heroes. I wasn't sure how to respond, considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof because of everybody at school, but like I said, I can't blame everybody, and I still don't really know where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile once she realized how happy everybody was that she was alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like I got a hug from the whole school, so maybe Blackwell isn't totally bad. Did drive her to kill herself. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Maston, and Mr. Jefferson, calmly talking about how Kate would attempt suicide. I was quite quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me, the glimmer of hope in her eyes. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk, knowing he had a lot to do with Kate's suicide attempt. I thought about doing it, then flipping a quick rewind, but I knew that would be the start of a bad, dangerous habit. Fortunately, Principal Wells amazingly did the right thing and booted Nathan for a few days. After I told him what happened in the bathroom, he must have more shit on Nathan, because otherwise I doubt this would happen to a Prescott. That's some small justice for Kate. There'll be more if it's the last thing I do, which it could be if I'm not careful. After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel the grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better to be treated like a hero at school than a twee loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel, Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me. If I keep playing amateur detective, I wish I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time. He still doesn't know. As if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark, and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening to Arcadia Bay? Girl, who knows? So these don't update, right? Yeah. Okay.
This is disturbing. Yes, I have power, but Nathan is out of control.
Sure is.
There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse.
Oh, it's daytime still.
All this atmospheric action can't be a coincidence. Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back soon, and until then, I'll be catering to your every whim.
Eat a bunny.
Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this.
At least I can't overwater a rabbit. What's it, in a fish tank? Is there anything new in here?
It's amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof, and I will use my power to find out why. You know you're hurting when you don't give a shit about music. How did Sherlock Holmes deduce anything without the internet?
Shouldn't have watered my plant.
Glad the media doesn't waste a second exploiting Kate. Now she has another video of herself all over the web.
Jesus.
And even I'm in this one. At least the news didn't mention my name. Yet.
Blackwell student attempts suicide on campus. A student at the prestigious Blackwell Academy almost jumped from the roof of a campus dormitory today, with most of the student faculty as startled witnesses. Authorities confirmed that the student, Kate Marsh, 18, had been troubled, but information is scarce at this time. Dozens of cell phones recorded the event, which ended up with an unidentified student talking Marsh down to safety. Click here for video footage and further details. Jesus.
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay.
Elton Kessie.
I sure hope these people treat her better when she comes back to school. If she does.
Taylor Christensen, get well soon. You are in our hearts. Victoria, sending love to you, Kate. Evan, thinking of you. Mark, we love you, Katie. Come back to church soon. Alyssa, we're all behind you, Kate. Courtney, hope you feel better. Father Lamont, the Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Zach, Blackwell, Bigfoot's promised to win the next game for you. Okay. What does this one say? Okay. Missing persons list. Rachel, Amber, Eaton, Kesey. It's been 12 years since there's been a missing persons report. Melissa Lee Grayson, Winston Smith, Sunshine Ray, real name unknown. Huh.
Either I delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
Evan, you actually made me proud to be at Blackwell. Bravo, Max, bravo. Daniel, Eris, Una, Chica, Dura, Warren, Max Power, Hayden, Epic. Brooke, watching you walk down from that roof with Kate was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. Julia, way to make the headlines, Max. Dana, you're a hero, Max. Thank you. Man.
Everybody will be talking about Kate now. Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month. Pretty hard to focus on my class schedule this week. I wonder why.
Yeah. You can look at ourselves.
Kate's okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together. You have time. Jeebus, I am so freaking tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay. I need to stay on top of this investigation.
Okay, well, on that note, that's bringing this episode. I know it was a lot of reading, but I hadn't done that in the previous episode because there's a lot going on, obviously, but I also want to begin, technically, this chapter episode of this game in the next episode. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time.